please welcome our honored guests for the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, Gladiators assistant coach and tonight's honoree, Cam Brown. Cam is accompanied by his wife, Bridget, daughter Ryan, and son Logan. We'd also like to welcome in the stands in the audience tonight, Cam's mom, Darlene. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Team President Steve Chapman.
Good evening, Gladiators fans. Thank you for joining us on this truly special occasion as we honor a special member of the Gladiators organization. In the early summer of 2003, Jeff Lyle, Toby Jeffers, and I were discussing the type of organization that we'd like to build in Gwinnett, both on and off the ice. And while we obviously hoped for one that was filled with talent and skill and enough mental and physical toughness to be successful, there was one trait that we felt was absolutely vital to our success. And this particular quality would help us to establish a baseline of our beliefs and expectations, and it would guide us in our decisions and our efforts. While there are numerous variations behind this particular quality, the best way that I know to describe is in one simple term, and that's heart. When I think back on Brownie's career as a Gladiator, he gave us exactly the heart that we were looking for. In all honesty, there probably never was a moment in time when any one of us would have considered him the most skilled player on our team. Although he was blessed with some pretty good hands, most of his goals were the hard-working type. Some might call him greasy, some might call him ugly, but they were beautiful for a Gladiator. And to be really honest, brutally honest, Brownie, to say that Brownie wasn't one of our fastest skaters might be an understatement of epic proportions. And while we know that he was as tough as nails and capable of hanging with some of the best tough guys in our league, when he was with us, I doubt that he will remember his play as being one of the heavyweights with us. But I will tell you this. When I do think of his career with us, the first thing that I think of is the heart that he showed us every night. Just so happens that I believe, and I think from what you just said, you do too, that I believe heart is the single most important quality that any player or person can possess.
Just a few minutes from dropping the puck in Game 1 of the ECHL Championship Series. They are led by Captain Cam Brown, a man who doesn't make lots of money and has to work another job just to make ends meet. Yet Cam Brown epitomizes every sense of the word gladiator. Buck Langford reports.
It's a familiar sight after Gladiators practice. 37-year-old team captain and 16-year hockey veteran Cam Brown and his 3-year-old son Logan.
I've been a hockey player for 16 years. I'll be a dad, still a dad, a dad, that's what I'm doing.
Cam, the family man, is a far cry from the rugged player that made a name for himself with his fists.
It was part of my game. I took pride in it. I tell you the truth, 29, 30, 31 on it for the last couple of years. It takes a toll on the body.
But the brawling had its benefits off the ice, helping him meet his future wife, Bridget, when she was waiting tables at a Baton Rouge restaurant named Logan's. Yes, the same name as their 3-year-old son.
Anyway, it was a big black shiner, and it was a real puffy and all that. And so I thought he still looked like a good-looking man, even though he looked the way he did. So I thought, okay, well, let's start this conversation up. So I asked him. He's like, well, you know, yeah, but I got it at work. I think that's how you put it. So you got it at work. And so you didn't do what you find in your coworkers.
The only thing that stands between Brown and being a career minor leaguer, March 3rd, 1991. His one and only game in the National Hockey League as a member of the Vancouver Canucks.
Good job, and you want to done making 20,000 people, lots of noise, and it was a lot of fun. It was a big thrill.
Cam hopes to get a bigger thrill in the Kelly Cup playoffs by ending his 16-year career with his first North American championship.
I couldn't script it any better. Just a matter of fun to do. That made it a great way to watch it.
In Gwinnett County, Buck Lanford, Fox 5 Sports.
But thanks, Cam Brown has played all over the world, but has decided to call Atlanta home after his playing days are over, which may come at the end of this Kelly Cup Championship Series.
Fans, we certainly know what Cam has given to this team and this community. He has come to symbolize the spirit of this organization as a player, a leader, a father, and a friend. Cam is the true definition of Gladiator code, strength, and honor. At this time, we'd like to present this special memento to Cam as a symbol of his Hall of Fame, induction, and a token of the collective appreciation, admiration, respect, and esteem with which he is held within our organization. This hand-forged steel reproduction of the signature Maximus helmet made famous in Motion Picture Gladiator. The Gwinnett Gladiator sword logo has been engraved on the front, and on the back, the letters Brown and the numerals 44. We would like you to accept this on behalf of the entire organization. By organization, I mean everyone on this ice and everyone in these stands. Ladies and gentlemen, your captain, Cam I'll be real brief here. I just wanted to, number one, thank the Gladiators organization from top to bottom. Toby, the owners, Chappie, and tell a little story about how I got here. When Jeff Powell called me back in 2003 to come over here and if I could get back into being a part of the team again. And, I didn't really know what to expect, and asked my wife Bridget if we could load the kids up and come up here and take a look at what they were doing. We got a load of the building, we got a load of the Gwinnett community, and by about 15 minutes of the conversation, I was sold that there's only one person that had to sell the rest of it too. And we walked out of the office.
As a lasting tribute to UCAM, as well as future Hall of Fame honorees, we now proudly unveil the Gladiators Hall of Fame banner for permanent display here in the Gwinnett Center. It is my honor to announce one more time, ladies and gentlemen, left wing from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, the captain and first player inducted into the Gladiators Hall of Fame, number 44, Cam Brown. Looking up the main concourse at section 122's entrance. Don't forget the game will be at the Awesome Financial Autograph Group at 10 In this final of fifth straight year, your Gladiators have clinched a playoff berth, the longest current streak of any Atlanta professional sports team. Be a part of the unmatched intensity, energy, and excitement of postseason hockey. Be sure to stop by the Georgia Laundry Family Foundation tonight and reserve your playoff tickets today. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for tonight's Gladiators text to win contest. For tonight's question and answer,